We're starting in Richland County, where improvements could be coming to the Richland County Detention Center.
That's right. Today, Richland County officials laid out their plan to improve conditions and everything else at the jail.
We have been covering some of the main problems for more than a year now, including inmate deaths, security issues, and sanitation concerns.
News 19's Sam Perez joins us now live outside of the jail with more on how the county plans to tackle all of these issues. Sam.
Yes, Darcy, Andrea, this all came about after the South Carolina Department of Corrections requested a strategic plan from the county to address the concerns that were raised. The county came back with a detailed document that the county administrator says are going to improve the culture here at Alvin S Glenn Detention Center in hopes of getting employees to want to work here, improving the culture of that, and making it so inmates like Devin Givens feel comfortable.
Everybody make mistakes. Everybody deserves a second chance. So, you shouldn't be going in there and be treated like an animal.
Devin Givens is now living in Myrtle Beach, but for 3 months, he was staying at Alvin S Glenn Detention Center. Before he got out on bond, Givens says conditions at the jail were concerning.
And I hope it be some major changes because, I know a couple people I went to school with and I hang out with, they done lost their life in there.
In addition to inmate violence due to contraband coming in the jail, Givens tells me he had issues with the food and the hygiene. All areas Richland County Administrator Leonardo Brown says are being addressed.
We want an A across the board. We're aware that we're not an A across the board everywhere, but the plan is to get an A, if you will. And how we do that is through this strategic focus.
The county has now submitted a 180-page strategic plan. It says recruiting and retaining employees are a top priority.
This particular environment is not one where people are excited about working in. And that's why you find this to be an issue across multiple counties.
The county is doing salary increases, a referral bonus, and maintaining overtime pay, as well as conducting a study to determine how best to pay people like Martha Sanders, who does maintenance for the center.
They're hiring a lot of people and they're trying to get people in here, so they can provide for the inmates.
The county also plans to hire a detention center director in the next 60 days. The center has also issued a purchase order to install new locks and toilets in all the cells, has renovated the kitchen, and has had the food audited by the Department of Health and Environmental Concern, all in an attempt to address concerns.
They're not going to try, they're going to do it.
Okanice Jones works in laundry at the jail and says she thinks this plan will be effective.
I'm from Richland County. I live in Columbia. I've always been here, and I got that much confidence in them. They don't have a problem locking them up. They shouldn't have a problem doing the things that they need done for them while they're back here.
Brown says now that the review has been, or the strategic plan has been submitted, the next step is for the South Carolina Department of Corrections to read that plan and provide feedback. Reporting live in Columbia, Sam Perez, News 19 WLTX. Andrea, back to you.
All right, thank you so much, Sam. And as for where the jail goes from here, Brown says there are now 25 applicants for that jail director job. As for those new cell locks, the county says those should be completely installed by May of next year.